telling us how to develop ourselves. I see you're picking up a nice following there on LinkedIn and on Instagram and
not
so on.
as big as yours, but I'm slowly picking up some pace.
Talia, you're too funny. Oh, good to have you once again.
Great to be here, great to be here. How are you doing this morning?
I am fighting the virus.
Fighting the virus?
Still fighting it.
Ooh, I feel like I am close to the end of our race because, you know, we're getting close to 2020.
Yes.
And I was always really bad at that last 100 meters where I feel like I'm just... trying to get to the finish line to make it to like Christmas. So I can take that a week off and start the new year.
And start fresh.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
So today, I want to bypass Christmas, but I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions because I think that's a big topic.
But you're not going to be back with us to tell us about that in the new year?
Well, yeah, of course.
But you can start thinking about it now.
Yeah, because, you know, some people start on January 1st, but you could actually take some time when you're on vacation in December to think about
I agree with you.
What is it that I want for the new year?
Yes.
Like you said, do you have a New Year's resolution?
I don't like New Year's resolutions because I end up making these great New Year's resolutions and then leaving them by the wayside. But what I do is reflect and think about what I want to achieve for the next year.
I'm glad you said that because I actually dislike them as well because there's this hype created around the way. Everybody's like, yes, new year, I get to restart, refresh, blank slate. And they get all excited about all the things that they can do, but they don't think about, well, what do I actually want to do?
Right.
What I have noticed is that a simple thing I'll ask persons, you know, like, you know, what is your idea of success? What do you want? And I always get the generic answers. I say,
money.
You know, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I want to be comfortable. And I think I just want to push people to go a step further. You say, okay, if you want to be comfortable, what does that mean? They always say, well, I want to go to the drugstore and spend money and not worry about how much money I'm spending. I say, okay, great. Well, what's the next step? I say, well, I want to have a lot of money in my bank account. And I say, okay, great, we're making steps. What's the next step over that? And they'd say, all right, I want to make $20,000 a month in the next 5 to 7 years. That, you see that little pocket of information, that is what you want. Because what we do is we say, new year, new me. And then they say, well, I want to be comfortable. And that's the goal. But the brain doesn't know what that is. Comfort today is something different the next week. But if you say you want to make $20,000 in the next 5 to 7 years, what does that mean for this year?
So you want clear and specific goals.
Clear and specific goals. Because what you then get is that you have these simple targets to follow. So now, because of that goal, you say, okay, this year, you know, I might be making $5,000 a month. Let me push to make $6,000 a month by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Small target that's within your range, and you can make these steady steps to get there. And then the next thing about it that's really great is that, well, I don't know if people know about the laws of attraction, all these things. I used to think it was kind of
pie in the sky.
Yeah, like all, but I had a client recently and she said something and it just made me think. You know, if you say you want a particular car, you just kind of put it out there. All of a sudden,
you start seeing that car.
You start seeing the car. You start seeing loan offerings. Your friends talking about
because it starts coming into your frame of reference.
Exactly. And then when you give yourself these little targets now, you say, okay, I want to increase my income by $1,000. You put that out there. All of a sudden, you start seeing opportunities where, hey, I see you have this little side job that I can do on a weekend, and that would add up to $1,000 a month. But the thing is, we think that we're in this box. We need to stay within the box, and we can't. That holds us back a little bit. So first of all, if you have this clear idea of what you want, then it's so much easier to say, okay, this is the target. Okay, great. I put it out there. Great. Say, okay, now I just need to keep figuring out how it's going to get there as opposed to just accepting that I'm here and I can't really move.
Right.
And it helps a lot with the motivation because if you notice, especially why I don't like New Year's resolutions is because after a month, you know how it goes. People just kind of fall to the wayside. Yeah. But
like the diet.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fitness and all of that stuff.
Oh gosh, I want to be fit. That's the biggest one. Oh gosh.
But, you know, if they put an end goal to it, usually people stay. So if carnival, you know, to get fit because they want to fit into the costume or so on. So there's always a goal attached to, to the objective.
Yeah. And then if you do it in the reverse where you say, you know, this is where I want to be, then it's so much easier to start making these steps to get there. You're more motivated because it doesn't feel like such a impossible something. And also, when you do it this way, it's actually exactly what you want, as opposed to, I just want to be fit. And you know, once carnival pass, you kind of just die down.
Fall by the wayside.
Yeah, if you have like an overall target that you want to go after for a while, then it's easier to just kind of stay the course to then get there. I think one of the biggest things to help you stick with this goal, because I don't want to say New Year's resolution so much, just get a partner, you know, somebody who's also setting a goal. You know, you make a little WhatsApp group or a little Facebook group, and every week you just check in on each other.
Like a buddy.
Yeah, how's your goal going?
Yeah.
My person fit is actually my barber. This might sound strange.
Really?
My barber, I am terrified to go by him without having a change from the week. So
really?
Yeah, serious thing. Like
so he's like your accountant. He's checks
like,
in on you.
He's like my accountability partner.
Accountability partner. That's what I was thinking.
So I went in one day and I told him, hey, you know, I want to do this with my business. Cool. The next week, the first question, see, I did it. You know, if I don't say I did it, I just start to feel bad.
Yeah.
And imagine if you had that person and you're just keeping up with each other or a group over the whole year. I think this increases the chances that you will actually stick with your goal over that year, as opposed to you start the week, you're going real strong, week 2 you kind of die down. Nobody around and you just kind of, I just let it go. Nobody knows, you know, and then it just dwindles down into nothing. It's these little tips that will kind of help you stay the path towards this goal if it is actually something that you really want for yourself.
All right. Yeah. Well, Daniel, I'm not going to see you again before the new year because it's Christmas. I'm not going to hug you because I'm not giving you the Christmas bug for Christmas. But Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas.
See you as well.
Have a wonderful new year. We're going to see you in the new year. Daniel Francis teaching us how to develop ourselves. Rebit Limited, is it? And you can check him on all the social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Good to have you, and all the best to you for 2020.
Same to you, Lisa.
We're going to take in a few messages, come right back. We still have so much more here in store for you, so stay with us.